Hey, Livinpink here for Quantic Gaming, joined by Team Dignitas, Scarra. How are you doing this weekend, sir?
I'm doing pretty good. A little bit of a rough weekend in terms of like gambling and travel issues, but the games have been pretty interesting today, and we're about to start two of the best sets of the day. So I'm pretty excited to be here.
And you're not playing this weekend, so what are you doing?
I'm kind of just here as a spectator. It was really close to Vegas, so I was able to drive down here, and I kind of am helping IPL out with some pre and post game analysis. And just because they were asking me if I wanted to help them, I was like, yeah, sure. I have nothing else to do. I'm here to watch games. So it seems to have worked out so far, so fun.
Can you tell me the story of your username, please?
Oh, well, back when I was like 6, 7, 8, 9, like fifth grade, fourth grade, third grade kind of deal, I had a username called Scarred for Life. I spelled life Lyfe, so like the ultimate like emo name. And then as I grew older, I realized that name was awful, and it only took me a couple years, so it wasn't that long. And I had to cut off my name. I liked names that were really short in terms of syllables and just pronunciation. I feel like shorter names are better. Stuff like uh, Boxer. I thought Boxer's name was perfect. 2 syllables. It's 5 letters. Amazing name. And I was like, I want a name that's short and succinct to the point. All you did, and I was like, okay, we can do Scarred. And then I kind of didn't like that name, so I cut it off and then used Scarra. Replaced the ED with an A. And I was like, okay, that works. Kind of a female-ish name, but I was like, we'll see where this goes. And I've stuck with it for more than a decade.
So you play AP mid. How did you end up with that role?
Uh, I kind of when the team formed, I was the uh, AP mid of the team, and I love playing mid more than the other roles. It just so happened that naturally I ended up AP mid, and everyone else ended up in like their respective roles.
Why do you like it better?
I just like AP champions better. I feel like they're designed to be very fun in League of Legends, and the other champions designed uh, are maybe they don't have as much unique skills as APs. I feel like APs have the most unique skill sets.
What's your champion of choice?
I obviously like I'm really well known for my Katarina, so I love playing Katarina. In terms of other champions, I'm actually liking Lux a lot right now, uh, but I'm kind of just working with for new champions right now. So I'm hoping to find some new champions for season 3.
So, what would you do if you weren't a pro gamer?
Probably finish my economics degree in college A&M. In terms of that, I'm not quite sure. I never really was. I try to pursue happiness in life. I feel like that's what most people should do. I feel that like the pursuit of happiness should be something that should be key in everyone's goals. It just so happens that I found video games, and I've been very happy playing video games professionally. So I can't really see myself doing anything else right now.
Did you kind of fall into it, or was it something planned? Were you aiming for it?
No, I wasn't aiming for it, but I kind of lucked out getting into the scene. I feel like at most that's how most of the people do. A combination of luck and dedication works, and it's luck to stay to get in, but to stay in, you need to be dedicated to playing the game. And it just so happens that I play this game so much that I got pretty good at it, and I got picked by Team Dignitas back when we had like a pretty good team. We still have a good team, but yeah.
Do you play any other games?
Typically, I occasionally have to take breaks from League. It's just like you can't grind League 7 days a week, 12 hours a day. It's like even the Koreans have break days on Sundays. I think like it's just like it's not healthy. So I play like other like random indie games, and I sometimes go and like read books. I used to be really heavy into book reading. I like a lot of fantasy. I read a lot of stuff. I once in 1 month I read like 29 books and like pretty significant books like 600 plus pages of book like Joe Abercrombie, Name of the Wind. Finished a lot of like random stuff by just a bunch of different authors, and I kind of want to go back to that. So I'm looking to pick up some more fantasy novels pretty soon.
What's your favorite book?
Hard. I know a couple days back, I really like the way World War Z was written. It's not really fantasy. It's like zombies, but it caught my eye. It's really good. I like Name of the Wind a lot. Patrick Rothfuss. I'm kind of curious to how it will end. I like Brandon Sanderson, one of my favorite authors. Anything written by him, I like. So I guess we'll just keep it there. I'll be talking pretty much all day.
Do you think it will help you a lot if you had a team house, or do you think you're fine practicing on your own?
I think a team house would help a lot in terms of cohesion with the team. But a team house is there to help you stabilize like schedules and make everyone more dedicated. The issue with in A is that like people scheduling is really bad. So like there aren't enough high level teams for us to play. And a lot of people are like, well, that's a cop out. Like you could still be improving without like strong practice partners or consistent practice partners. And to an extent, I agree, but there has to be some like leeway there. Like I can't like one of the days I was looking for scrims and like we had people flake the two. We had a 2 to 5 and then like a 5 to 7, and then the 2 to 5 team flaked and the 5 to 7 team flaked, and we were like, okay, so we try to schedule games, and when it doesn't happen, like we can't. There's not enough teams last minute for us to be like we should scrim someone, and there's not that many competitive teams at like our level of play. Regardless, there's only maybe like 4 or 5, maybe 6, and so it's like it's kind of weird. We're kind of in a weird area right now. I'm hoping a lot more teams take it serious. I'm hoping the amateur teams improve a lot. And going to season 3, I'm interested to see how Riot actually does the season 3 pro qualifiers.
How do you feel about the League versus Dota 2 thing?
I feel like it's healthy. It's always good to have competition because it's better for the consumer. The consumers get the better product. So Dota and Dota 2 and League of Legends will always try to outdo each other, and in the end, the customers will win. So the customers for both League of Legends and Dota will be better off. And so I'm happy about it. Like I don't care that there's competition. I'm pretty sure we can live like both the games can live side by side. I don't see either game overtaking each other. They each have their own like type of field inside the MOBA genre, even though I don't really like the term MOBA. And they're just around to stay for a bit.
I'll let you get back to your thing. Do you have any shout outs you'd like to do?
I guess shout out to my team. Unfortunately, we couldn't make it here, but they're all great guys. My organization, Team Dignitas, for picking us up and supporting us even when we haven't won or don't win in a while. And to our fans, obviously, I love our fans who stuck with us for through the thick and the thin and the thinner and the thinnest. It's really bad. Hey, Paulo. Hey, you, Apollo. Anyways, that was the Apollo. He's one of our casters. He's kissing me goodbye right now. But I love that guy. And yeah, just shout out to our fans. And that's about it.
Thank you so much for this interview. I wish you a great weekend. Thank you guys for watching. And this is Livinpink for Quantic, signing out.